y'all ready? Got Charleston Southern here. Good to get back home to Williams-Brice here at noon kick on Saturday. Can't wait to the home opener, and certainly excited to get back in front of our fan base. And I appreciate how they traveled to Charlotte. They were outstanding. I wish we had been better. Charleston Southern's head coach Austin Denson was a great player at Notre Dame. Coached the last 4 or 5 years at Notre Dame, and his first year as a head coach there. Offensively, they're a spread team. So RPOs, they spread the ball out a good bit, and defensively more of a 4 down. They play some 3 down quarters, and middle field coverage team. They're currently shut down school-wise, so they're in Charlotte, and they're going to bus to Columbia every day, practice in our indoor, use the Doty to eat lunch and dinner every night, use the cruise facility for all their film work, use our indoor for walkthroughs, and use our weight room for to lift, and certainly we want to be able to help these guys out in a very difficult situation. And our thoughts and prayers are with everyone who's in the path of the storm, and now going on to our 4th year and having two different situations during the fall that we've dealt with this. That's we'll do anything we can do to help, and hate that they've got to go through this. Appreciate Coach Tanner and George Wynn, who have really worked hard to help Charleston Southern out in this situation to make this work. I think that everything is on point and on time for Saturday at this time, but as you guys know, you never know how this thing will manifest itself moving forward. So we'll continue to track that, and if we have any updates, I'm sure Coach Tanner will put anything out for you. But injury report: Jake Bentley has a midfoot sprain, which is commonly referred to as a Liz Frank. He will be out for an extended period of time. He's still under medical evaluation. I'll know more in the latter part of the week exactly whether he needs surgery. If he needs surgery, it's going to be a season-ending injury. If not, it's 6 or 8 weeks. But again, I don't want to comment much further than that right now because I don't know a lot more than that until we continue to get another evaluation. But it hurt for Jake, senior year, given a lot to this program. Outstanding young man, exactly how you want someone to represent the University of South Carolina, and just hurt for him during this time. Ortre and Randrikis, I think I'll know more tomorrow, but I would expect them to play. Both guys worked out with our medical staff and did some things on the field today. Aaron Sterling's got a little swelling on the knee that he had surgery on, but should play. He did not practice today, but I certainly believe he'll practice tomorrow. And then I think injury-wise, we should be fine. We've made a couple of changes on the offensive line. Jordan Rhodes right now would play left guard for us entering the game. And then Donnell will bump back to center. Hank will still be in the mixture there. We need to get Javon Gwynn more snaps there at right guard as far as that is concerned. Be good to secondary-wise, getting JT Ebay back at safety will help us, and A.J. Turner corner will help us with some more depth there. But I'll open up for any questions.
Raise your hand to get microphone to you, David.
Will, when did the injury happen with Jake?
I believe it was in the last play of the game. He was on the news side there at the middle of the field and slipped, and that's when generally the Liz Frank comes from someone landing on you or the turf, and he slipped on the side there, and that's when it was hurt. He told Clint he was sore after the game was over. I came in and I was already here. I stayed here, and then Clint came into my office about 10:30, 11 in the morning and said, I think there's going to be an issue with Jake here. So we got an MRI. We didn't get the results back till Sunday night, and that's when we realized that there was an issue.
Does that mean, I'm assuming Ryan Hilinski is expected to start?
Right, Ryan will be the starter. DeCaron will play. DeCaron's role really hasn't changed since over a week and a half ago. He's still going to play some quarterback snaps, and we've got some things that he'll do there. He also will continue to play wide out, and Ryan will be the starter. And I got all the confidence in the world that he's going to do an outstanding job. He's prepared himself, for this opportunity. Man down, man up. And that's our mentality. That way we'll move forward.
Back ready.
What is the message when you have a guy like DeCarrion who initially loses that number 2 backup spot, hangs around, and all of a sudden he's going to be thrust into an even more serious role?
Right. Well, and that role to me hasn't really changed as much as is concerned. So there's nothing really has changed with him. He's been repping at quarterback even after the decision that Ryan was going to be the backup going in the game, because we still had some things we felt like DeCarrion can help us offensively. And so that role is really kind of maintained the same as far as that's concerned, and certainly will continue to enhance itself because I think he did a good job on Saturday.